Om Shri Sai Ram. Humble prostrations at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Master, Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Dhyana Vahini, Chapter 1. The Power of Meditation. Summary. Binding actions and liberating actions. Engagement in karma of some kind during waking hours is inevitable. However, the kind of karma we do has a differential impact. There are two types of karmas: Vishaya karma or binding or sensory actions, and Shreyo karma, actions which liberate. Actions that bind create more sorrow and confusion. Actions that liberate, while performed externally, are totally focused towards the internal. This is the right and true path. If one treads this holy path, the Lord Himself will bestow all that is needed, all that is deserved, and all that will give peace of mind. Offer everything to the Lord without any desire for the result. Taming the mind and the intelligence. The best means for following liberating actions is meditation or dhyana. The inner consciousness can be likened to a cart. The intelligence, buddhi, and mind, manas, can be likened to the two bullocks which pull that cart. The intelligence and mind must be taught the art of pulling the cart and moving steadily along the road. This must be done by repetition of the Lord's name, japa, and meditation or dhyana. One needs to develop one-pointedness and concentration. Plunge the wayward mind, which is fleeing in all directions, into the contemplation of the name of the Lord. Meditation or dhyana is the process by which it is trained to acquire concentration. As a result of meditation on the highest Atma, Paramatma, the mind will withdraw from sense objects in the sensory world. The method of meditation is also particularly important. Sitting erect with a straight spine and relaxed muscles is essential. One should meditate on one's own favorite name and form with the prefix of Om. No thought of past events, no trace of anger or hatred, and no memory of sorrow should be allowed to interfere in this process. The best time for meditation is the quiet hours before dawn, between 3 and 5 a.m. One can awake, say, at 4 a.m. If in this manner the path of meditation or dhyana is rigorously followed, it is possible for one to win the grace of the Lord very quickly. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, sensory-driven actions follow the demands of the senses as well as the mind, which essentially always seeks more pleasure and fears or avoids pain. Such actions almost always result in both pleasure and pain and create a never-ending loop. Liberating or non-binding actions are not intuitive to the material world, nor do they always create a tangible benefit in it. But they take one way above the pleasure-pain conundrum and aim to provide lasting bliss through reconnection to the divine. So let us use our discrimination and choose our actions wisely. Second, meditation requires internal teamwork between the mind, the intellect, and the knowledge of the path ahead. A combination of self-control, initial willpower, and eventual letting go is required. If we can get this team to work for us rather than work for pleasing itself, then our success is assured. Third, in the initial stages of meditation, place, posture, and time of day, the Brahma Muhurtam between 3 and 5 a.m. is quite important. When the internal intent harmonizes with external energies best suited to support the action, the result is achieved far more easily. Thus, optimizing on the above, especially utilizing the beneficial energies of the early morning hours, will greatly enhance the progress of the spiritual seeker. End of Chapter 1. Jai Sai Ram.